here, and today we are in Skyrim again, and we are going to be checking out a few mods. I plan to do 3 mods, but it may only be 2, as one of them I haven't got currently working at the moment because it's for a follower who I can't seem to find. So we'll come back to that one later on. But first off, we are going to show you a different follower. Now, to find this follower, you need to come to Riften, and then come into the Bee and Barb. Now, in my case, it is this bear, called Puppy. Now, whether this follower will actually always be a bear when you first see them, I do not know, because the name of this mod is Transferability Follower, created by Jackoooo. So, what this follower does is that they have the ability to transform into different things in combat. So for example, I just tested it out because I needed to find out whether Puppy is the follower, which it is Puppy. Just testing it, and they started fighting as a bear, and then after, 5 or 10 seconds or so, they transformed into a vampire lord. So you don't really see the transformation, well, you don't hear it directly, but it does transform. So whether they are always a bear at the beginning, I do not know. But in my case, it's a bear. But again, it could be something different for you, unless it is always a bear regardless. So I'm just going to show you Puppy. So we're going to talk to Puppy.
The sands are cold, but Khajiit feels warmness from your presence.
Well, you are a great friend to Quest, by the fact that your lips did not move. Right.
Then lead on, friend.
Follow me. Now you're gonna sort of like run over here, and they're not, and they seem to be a bit like derpy. As you can see, he's just like, I'm just gonna run into the wall. Alright, so when Puppy gets out of the way, now I've had Puppy here transform into a vampire lord, but they can transform into other things. Alright, calm down. And you, Brynjol, shut up. Right, anyway. So I've had him transform into a vampire lord, but he is supposed to be able to transform into other things, such as a werewolf, I think a Draymora lord as well. There are some... Oh, shut up, Brynjol. Shut the fuck. I'm gonna get escaped by smacking you one, because you are bloody and doing my head in. Alright, so he is a bear. Now he's a vampire lord. Now whether he... And now he's a dwarven ballista. And now he's a werebear. And now he's a Draymora lord, the Skyrim armor. And now he's a dwarven ballista again. So you see, he does transform quite a bit. His transformation is actually quite frequent.
Is that all you've got? God, no.
You can transform once more?
Come on, show me you've got what it takes.
And he's gone back to a bear. Alright, so yeah, that's basically what Puppy can do. He transforms. Oh my god, there. Oh my god. Okay, so his transformations do seem a bit sporadic, but but that's probably just an unfortunate byproduct of it. So, you get a good idea. So yeah, that is the Transferability Follower. A follower who could just seem to just transform into different things on a whim. So again, this was created by Jackoooo, and this is the first mod I will be showing you in this video. So now that we've got that out of the way, we are going to move on to the next mod. Alright, so we're the second and what will be the final mod of this video, because unfortunately the other mod I'm wanting to include I can't get to work, so it's not going to be featured. Sucks for them. But so now we come to this one here. Now you can find it in Whiterun, next to Dragon's Reach, and this is the Gallery of Daedric Princes by Sentetsukens. Hopefully I've pronounced that right. If I haven't, sorry. But yeah, this I believe this is supposed to be a player home. So obviously if we come up here, tra la 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 la, nothing, no way in. Okay, so we're gonna go down here, and we're gonna go around here. We're gonna find the staircase and a door with dripping blood. How lovely. But then unfortunately it says requires key, so I can't get in. Now it's this saying in the description, there's something about like basically spoiler, follow the scent of blood. So I don't actually know what that means. I'm not 100% sure what that means by that. So we are going to look around. So obviously there doesn't seem to be anything else here that I can think of, and there's no direct blood. So I'm going to go and work off a hunch. I'm going to work off a hunch here. Alright, so I figured out how you get the key. So the clue does work on it, but probably not everybody's gonna think about to jump from those stairs onto this side here, onto here, onto what is the roof, and then go to this skull. Especially when you look at the skull, there's nothing. But if you look a little bit to the right of the skull, you'll be able to open the fractured skull and you'll get the key from in there. So I mean that the activator for opening the skull not being actually on the skull, that might just be a little bug which the modder might not be able to do anything with. So I get the idea. I think it's a pretty funky idea to do something that's a bit cryptic to find the key. It's just, I don't know, maybe make it a bit more not obvious, but I don't know. Maybe just because the problem is, because if you look at the fountain, you get this. It doesn't do anything. You get the animation, but it doesn't do anything. You know, nothing happens. You don't gain anything from it, I don't think, anyway. But I'll quick look. But maybe put the key like here, or something like that. But don't get me wrong, I still like the cryptic way you have to get the key. It's just it may not be blatantly obvious to everybody. That's the thing. But right, now that we have the key, we can go inside. And here we are. Ooh, what's this? Okay, it was empty, but it's the question of like, ooh, what's this? There's another empty one there. So yeah, so far this is actually looking pretty funky. It's looking very funky. Ooh. Alright, so you got your alchemy lab there. You got an arcane enchanter there. And that it's looking all very pretty. You got your map. Obviously you get a mannequin here. You got another mannequin here. Weapon black here. Bookshelves. Ton of bookshelves. Another weapon black. More bookshelves. More weapon plaques. Fountain of knowledge. Oh, it's another enchanter. Alright, cool. Demonic chest is closed. Well, it's empty. But yeah, pretty funky so far. Very decorative. Very decorative. Alright, what's over here? Over here we have more mannequins. Weapon plaques are everywhere. But that's cool, that's cool. Gonna have a chest there for storage. Doesn't look like it's supposed to do anything. Maybe it's just a shrine to the Armina, maybe. I don't know. Could, no, there's always a possibility. There you got Boethia. There you go. Anything direct enough down here? Nope, just yellow liquid. Meridia. But I would say probably best bet is to be careful to not fall off the edges here, just in case. Because it doesn't look like there's a way back up. Now, I don't know if he's put collision panes there to stop you from falling down. Not 100% sure. Here we have what looks like a funky. Well, I'm guessing it's supposed to been a. Oh, yeah, you can. It's kind of a bit weird. You have to sort of like look at the actual like edges of the bed to be able to activate it. So it's kind of being obscured a bit by the rug that's on top. But you can just try and look at the bed frame the best you can. You should be able to activate it. But it's a funky bed with a mixture of Molag Bal and Nimir. You got Malakath on fire there. You got Nocturnal on fire here. Periite. So yeah, funky bed chamber. Then there was no extra chamber over there. So yeah, there may be like one or two things I might miss in this while sticking around. But let's have a look. Oh. Oh. I need a key. Oh, and the blue begging balls is the key. Oh. Okay then. Didn't say anything about a key for in here, because the key I got doesn't work. Mystery. Okay, looks like we've got another key hunt going on here. I will have a look around. You don't have a key, do you? No. Do you? No. That's empty, so it's not going to be, the key can't exactly be in there. It's not there. That's the fountain of knowledge. You can't activate that with anything, can you? No. There's no flower pots with the key underneath it. Okay. Go in here. That's empty. Never gone there. There's nothing on here. You don't have a key. You don't have a key. Okay. Okay, so far this is looking very, very funky. Very funky. So I will be back, hopefully, once I find out where the key to this door is. So I'll be back in a mo. Okay, so if you come into the bedroom, where I said about earlier about be careful where to drop down or to not fall off. Well, it turns out if you do fall down here, I mean there is a staircase here, but you can't really get anywhere. You're kind of blocked off by that room. But then underneath, there's this door. I still haven't found the key to that other door that's in there yet, so I don't know if it's anything to do with this. No. Okay. So I've diddled around with the load order and stuff like that, and I can't. Nothing else seems to be loading in. Nothing else seems to be changing with anything. So, and still haven't found the key to this door. So unless there's something has gone wrong, basically this is it. Because I can't find the key to this door. It doesn't say anything about any other cryptic clues to where to find a secondary key or anything like that. The only thing that makes me think that there should be more to this is by the fact that in the description it does state about there being 14 mannequins. Yeah, I can only see 4. I can't see any. I can't. You know, if there's 14, but there's only 4 in here, where are the other 10? But if there is a key to this door in here somewhere, I do not know where it is. I've looked at everything. There's even things that technically you can activate that you can't really see, like down here. You would not know that was there unless you were looking at everything very intricately. But they're all empty over here. You got these safes actually in the wall over here, but they are all empty. You know, there's no beginning. They're all empty. I think they're just designed for storage. And I tried to, after moving all the stuff around load order, tried the door that is down there again, and it still doesn't lead to anything as of at the moment. It doesn't lead to anything at all. There's somebody else here. I just heard them cough. There's somebody else here as I heard them cough. Well, I discovered who's behind the door. It's actually Sanguine. We'll see if he talks. You gonna talk, Sanguine?
Everybody pushes me around. Well, no more.
So there you go. So we have Sanguine behind the door, but he can't open the door. Yeah, don't ask why I'm a werewolf. I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see if he would instigate anyone to come through that door, which it has instigated someone to be basically aggressive towards me, but they can't get through the door. I found the key. It's not easy to spot. I didn't spot this at first. On the back of the bed, you got this thing called Search Bloody Tablet. Yeah, okay, now we're gonna search the bloody tablet. Sanguine's key. Oh, why did you hide it? Oh, alright. There we go. Right, now we can see the rest of it now. And we've got even more stuffs. You got some more data chests for storage. Mannequins. Lots and lots of mannequins. And here it is Sanguine. Who in this case at the moment on mine, but it could be a little bit different, it depends. But for example on mine,
Need something?
I can ask him to follow if I like. So I can get a Sanguine
Till next time.
to follow me. Now when he was being hostile, he did actually suddenly teleport actually through the door. Because I left to try and stop him from being aggressive. And he actually followed me outside. And when he came to trying to attack him, you couldn't do anything to him. You couldn't hurt him or nothing. So it's almost like he is a invincible follower. But right, so yeah, here's the rest of the mannequins. So there are 14 mannequins. They're just hidden behind that door. And then we've got another stone door here, which we are looking at in a second. See if there's any gas around here. So right, so just to explain again, to get the key to get inside, you need to go onto the roof, and there will be a skull next to a cauldron that's got blood in it, or basically that's part of the shrine. And there's a thing called a fractured skull. You find the key to get in there, and to get the key to that door over there, you need to come into the bedchamber, come look around the back, and find the bloody tablet. Literally, the bloody tablet. But alright, so we're going to see what this stone door does. The door that's underneath here is still a mystery to me, because it seems to be like a load door, but it doesn't load to anything. So that one's still a mystery. So I don't know if this is going to be the same or if this is going to be something different. Okay, so at the moment that doesn't lead to anything. But it depends on what point I cut the video, because I've discovered this like 10 minutes after I did my original outro. So, but the mod author has stated in the description that he is planning to, or he may plan, it's not guaranteed, but he may think about doing like some extensions to this place. You know, like some new rooms and stuff like that. So I've got a feeling that might be why, for example, this door, you can open it, it doesn't lead to anything, it's just a load door. As well as the door that's underneath the bed chamber. You can activate it, but it doesn't load to anything. But I believe that is it for this. There's nothing else in the description to make me think that there's anything else to this. So I'm gonna say that that's it here. If there is anything else, then let me know in the comments below if there is anything else that I've missed, because I'll be interested to see if there is actually anything else. But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna end it here. So this again was the Gallery of Daedric Princes by Sanguine. And yeah, this is a good mod. It's a good play home. It's got a bit of crypticness to the way to get in. See, finding the key to get in is not too hard, because he leaves you a little cryptic clue in the description to where to find the key. So it's like, alright, it's fair enough. But the problem is, he leaves you absolutely nothing about how to find the key to this door. So you literally have to, you've got no choice but to search. But lucky enough, I did manage to find it by sheer luck. And it's behind the bed here. The only reason why I found it is because I realised as well that, for example, if I come quickly down to here, down to the statue, well, shrine statue, whatever you want to call it, of Zura, just at this point here it says use Altar of Debella. That's because he's used like an animation furniture, so I'll show you. So he's used this kind of thing for it. Right, it looks like you're praying to it, and then it kind of looks like you're putting your hand in that kind of bluey goopy stuff, and then you're drinking it. It's kind of meant to emulate that you're drinking that, except the activator furniture is from basically something that's related to Debella, which obviously this isn't Debella, this is Azura, but maybe he didn't change the name, which he could have changed the name if he duplicated the furniture, but he probably didn't need to put it in there. But that's fine, that doesn't ruin it in any manner of way whatsoever. So then obviously from that I just thought, you know what, let's have a look at that one. Nothing. I look at that one. Nothing. Jumped on the bed. Could I activate anything here? No. Could I activate anything here? No. But I'll duck down, see this croucher, and then that came up. But yeah, apart from that one little tiny I mean, it would have been nice to, if they left a cryptic clue, which I suppose the cryptic clue could also work for here, because it says follow the scent of blood, and the Moloch Bowl shrine is spewing out blood, so I suppose it could work there as well, I suppose. But yeah, that was a little bit of a, oh really? That's why it was? But again, it's not a problem. It's just like, oh really? That's where it was? But I managed to find it. But yeah, but apart from that, this was a good mod. If I will be keeping an eye on this one to see if he does do any expansions or updates to it or anything like that, maybe gets this door to lead you somewhere, or the door that's underneath the bed chamber to lead you somewhere. if he does, or she, could be a he or she, I'm not entirely sure if it's a he or she, but if they do decide to make an extension to this, I will check them out in a future video. And we also had the Transferability Follower by Jackoooo, which was, I mean, it wasn't, it could be seen as a bit of fun, you know, to have a follower that, you know, 1 second is a bear, and then 10 seconds later they're a vampire lord, and then 20 seconds later they're a werebear, and then they're a dwarven ballista, then they're a bone keeper, and then they're a vampire lord and a bear, and it's just a continuous cycle of many things. You know, so that was a bit more for just a bit of fun, a little bit of a laugh and a giggle, to have a cat called, well, to have someone who's based off of Khajiit, which is a cat called Puppy, follow you. You know, for a bit of fun. It'd be a fun one to download, just to see what combinations the thing goes through to what he transforms into. So that is it for this video. There will be links in the description below to both mods featured in this video. And again, if any updates are made to this particular mod, the Gallery of Daedric Princes, I will be featuring them in a future video. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, I'll see you all later.